Right, you lot. Now, when you clicked on this video, you were probably thinking, oh, Lewis, you've really set the bar low. I knew the ideas were crap, but not this crap. But I'd say to you, if you said that to me, I mean, what else were you expecting from my second channel, this tiny channel of like 10 subscribers? Honestly, this channel feels like a bloody like Patreon or something, a small, tiny community of pretty much no one who watches the name knows about this one. But I was sat in my bed and I was like, oh, it's been 10 days since my last second channel video. I could just like upload the bloopers from the last video, that'd be easy, but no, I thought that's boring. I want to record something, so I somehow came to thumbnails. Now, if I were to give Lakini one thing over me, and you know how I feel about saying Lakini's a better YouTuber than me, it would be his thumbnails. Lakini's thumbnails always a lot better than mine. They take a lot more effort, I can tell. Because the thumbnail is always the least important thing to me with a main channel video, and I think you can tell if you've seen some of them. Most of the time, I'll just screenshot something from the video or make something in like 10 minutes because I've done all the hard bit, and the editing, the filming, the errors of iMovie and all of that, and ready to go on Reddit. And then I need a bloody thumbnail every time. But what I thought I'd do today was rate them, as they are quite an integral part to YouTube. And maybe the reason I'm not PewDiePie is because a lot of people will decide whether they want to watch a video or not based off kind of the title, thumbnail, tags, description, and all that. But I thought I'd do that today. So here's our tiers. We've got top tier, which I doubt there's going to be many in there, but you know, we've got it. Solid, very decent. Then we got decent. It is fine. Then we got does the job. It gets the point across. It's nothing amazing, nothing to write home about, but it's not dreadful. Forgettable. Um, it's just kind of there. Like it doesn't stand out. And we got lazy. A lot of thumbnails are just lazy. I just screenshot something from the video. I don't even bother putting in there. That's what all of them are gonna get. We got dreadful, and then we got worse than Morgan legal team. And I hope there's none in that tier, but you don't know, do you? So we're already off to a dreadful start when the first thumbnail contains Holly. I think that was one of the Disney ones. It was the hotel. And I'm gonna stick that thumbnail. Forgettable. I mean, just look at that face. Like, how is that a memorable thumbnail? What a crap way to start it. Bloody hell. Next, we've got the Halloween video. One of my least favourite main channel videos I've done in recent time. Wasn't a fan of that one. But the thumbnail's fine. You've got me stood there holding the middle finger of Halloween. It does the job. We get the idea. We get the point, mate. Right, then we got the wedding speech. One of my favourite main channel videos I've done in recent times. But yeah, the thumbnail, it was just a screenshot from the video, and I just wrote exposed on that. Like, it's not something revolutionary, but I think it kind of does do the job. And I mean, what else was I going to make the thumbnail of that video? So, does the job tier, I guess. Right, we got the Q&A with a Gremlin 2 announcement. Um, Again, it's just any video of me and Holly, I just kind of screenshot something from the video because it's usually quite funny. It's just, I guess it's lazy. Right, then this next one you might not recognise, but this is a bit of an older one now. I've not put every bloody video in there, but I have put a few of the older ones that are a bit more memorable. We got this one. Now, I'll tell you the problem with this, which is why I'm going to put it in Dreadful. Look at that thumbnail. Try and tell me what that video was. If you don't know, right? Tell me based off that thumbnail. With the other ones, you can kind of look at it. You see Halloween, and I'm putting middle finger. Okay, that's Halloween. You see me doing a speech. You see me with Holly with Minnie Mouse. It's Disney, isn't it? But with that, you've got no bloody idea. That was a Disney Autumn collection haul. The crap. That is a crap thumbnail. It tells you nothing. Then we got how to be bro moments thumbnail, which I think is quite a good one, to be honest. I'm gonna put it in decent because I think it's funny and it tells you everything you need to know. You've got a hooded emo, and it's a mockery, and it sums up the comedic of the video. See, the thumbnail kind of has to tell the story, doesn't it? Or at least tell you what the video is going to be about. That tells you bloody nothing. Right, then we got Confronting the Kiwi, one of my most controversial videos, and I'm going to have to put it in solid. I think it's a classic thumbnail. It it was probably the worst thing about that video, like bullying wise, whatever they called it. But gotta be there, isn't it? Then we got Disneyland one. Uh, Lazy. No, it's forgettable. It's just me and Holly on floaties. That video did alright view-wise, to be honest. Then we got the zombies tier list. Dreadful! Because it's so, I couldn't even be bothered to make a thumbnail. It's literally just a screenshot that YouTube gave me. That's crap, isn't it? Right, next we've got my most recent thumbnail from the Holly video. I'm going to be honest, when I made that, I just thought, look for a funny expression made in the video. So it's got to be forgettable tier. I think we could get the precedent of my thumbnail so far when, yeah, right. Then we got Gaston the Foo play Roblox. It's I mean, it gets the point across. I can't put it in forgettable. I'm gonna have to put that in does the job. I'm shocked from putting a video before this year in does the job, but the thumbnail tells you the story and like that. Right. Then we got this, which was can I beat this YouTuber in a fight? The video was one of my weak ones. It was just a second channel before I did second channel stuff, but lazy. I literally took a picture of me and took a picture of bruh. Originally, the original thumbnail, I was trying to do something a bit more extreme, but I couldn't. Right, then we got voting for the Kids' Choice Awards again. Again, it's dreadful because it's just a screenshot. It's lazy. It's lazy, I guess, for these two. Because they're not dreadful. Right, then we got Lewis versus Bruh moment. This was the fight, and oh, it's fine. It's just forgettable. I could have done a bit better with that. I feel like Lewis versus Bruh, it's this big fight, and that's what I came up with. It's just a bit dull, isn't it? It doesn't really ring any emotion. I look at that and I just think, eh. It took me a bloody while to make because I've got 2 photos in there. But then we got the Kurt Zuma video, and I've got to say that's one that is almost decent. It's almost decent, but does the job because I just took a picture of Credit DeVille and put. You know what? No, that's going in decent because I mean it sums up the entire controversy of the whole Kurt Zuma kicking his cat thing in one image. So I think. Like How To Bro, and it sums up the video. Unlike that crap. You know what? That's going down to worse than Morgan Legal Team because it's crap. Right. And we've got the story of No Flip Content Mature and Honest. Probably my favourite video I've done this year. And the thumbnail was I guess does the job. It didn't blow anyone away, did it? Right, channel update. Again, what does that tell you about the video? Sat there in a chair. I could be talking about Harvey Weinstein, My Little Pony, bloody anything. You don't know, do you? Right. We got Say It or Shot It, part 2. And again, it's a Holly face, so it's lazy. No, I'll put it forgettable. Forgettable, that's there. Right, then we got Disneyland Paris Day 1, and I've got to say, that is quite the thumbnail. I'm gonna have to put that one in solid, because, I mean, you've got Pluto, and me giving Pluto a hug, like, that's everything your heart could desire in a thumbnail, like. Again, unlike this crap at the bottom, it tells you everything, and it is clickable. People see that and they want to know what's going on, so it is successful. Right, I thought I'd only include 1 or 2 Roblox videos, but this was a thumbnail my dad made. What an escape! You know what? It's decent. It has a lot more effort than anything I've made recently. Right, the cheese string one. I don't like the cheese string thumbnail because again, I don't think like yeah, you can see a comment about the cheese string, but you kind of have to zoom in, and I feel like people like me who have bad eyesight can't see it as well. So it literally goes against its target demographic. So I'm gonna have to put it in dreadful, unfortunately. Right. Then we got Roblox Christmas Tycoon and Zooms Advent Calendar. Forgettable. I mean, yes, it tells you what the video is, but that's just a bit lazy, isn't it? Right, then we got It's Snowing. It's Snowing does the job. I mean, it's got snow on there. You can get the idea, can't you? But it's not anything revolutionary. Right, Confronting Bra moment. I'm gonna have to put this one in top tier. I think this is one of the best thumbnails. I mean, it once again, unlike the crap at the bottom, it is a funny image. It makes people want to click, and it tells you everything that the video is about. It's the criteria that I've set up throughout this video. It's perfect. I mean, name a thumbnail better than that in this list. I probably won't find one. Right, we got why Lakili's a legend. Oh, it's just forgettable, isn't it? No one really cares. Right, then we got my birthday, which it shows the items that I got, but it's a bit like the Chris Tycoon one. My dad made that. You could tell it lacked creativity. That's the issue. Some other thumbnails like the What an Escape one and Kurt Zoom, at least it had some creative aspect to it. Right, Teddy Special. It's got to be top tier. It's one of the most iconic photos in my channel's history. It's literally the profile picture of Lewis Crap Content Daphne and Mature for a reason. Like, it's legendary. Right, we got Chad vs Bulgaria Part 1. Decent. I think all the Chad vs Bulgaria, it does the point. You got me, the Chadian hero, with the Chad flag. I think just kind of tells the story, doesn't it? So you get it. Right, this next one, it's the return reaction, and I'm gonna have to put it in dreadful because, again, this could be any video on Bromo. How do we know that this is the return? Like, if I didn't read the title, I wouldn't have known that this is a reaction to Return. It might have been playing croquet with Bro moment in the garden. That's the video we all want to see, obviously. Right, then we got Sylvanian Families. Again, it's going in forgettable because it's lacks creativity. Right, the Nando's thumbnail. Yes, it's got Nando's in the back that you can clearly see, but it's just a bit lazy. There's just a bit more you could do with that. Right, we got 8th of July 2017, the second one. I'm going to have to put it in dreadful again because we have no idea what that's about looking at it. The Cloud Theory. If we were rating it on content, it'd be top tier. Does the job, I reckon, for Cloud Theory. It's got a guy, man or whatever, so you get the idea. Right, Toy Movie is going in lazy because I literally just took an X and then put the Toy Movie thumbnail in the corner. You could tell I was really had creativity there. Right, the next one's going at the top. Happy Go Lucky is a classic thumbnail. That is a top tier thumbnail. Happy Go Lucky. My God. Right, then we got Lego cards. You can't see any Lego cards in it, so I'm gonna have to put it in lazy. Just a bit more you could do there, I reckon. Right, next we've got Welcome Back, a quick update. Again, this is going to take all day. I forgot how many videos fun I got. Right, next we've got the best videos. And I've got to say, this is decent because it is an exciting image. It has vibrant colours and it tells you what the video is about. Right, Off Hiatus, just for the meme, is going in top tier as well, obviously. Yes, it tells you nothing about the video. And yes, but I'm basically contradicting myself with everything I've said for the ones down here, but it's Off Hiatus. It's got to be in the top tier, hasn't it? Then we got Pokemon Quest, which is Bromo's least favourite content video of all time, and I'm gonna have to put it in lazy because it's just a screenshot of the video game. Like, they had honestly, my nan probably could have made a better thumbnail than that. Like, it's that bad. Right, then we got the Christmas unboxing, which I'm going to put in forgettable because, right, Disneyland Day 3. When you've got a thumbnail that shows the back of a parent and someone's head, it's just dreadful, isn't it? I'm sorry, but we peaked pretty much with the Pluto one from earlier, but that was a crap thumbnail. Right, then we got the Q&A announcement, and the joke of this is that it's got Steve Harvey in the thumbnail, and Luke didn't know who Steve Harvey was, and that was the joke. That how could you not know who Steve Harvey is? But yeah, it's forgettable. No one really goes on about that. Right, then we got the Say It or Shot It Part 1. I put the Part 2 in forgettable, but I'm going to put Part 1 in does the job because, come on, the bogey oil, it kind of sums up how disgusting that lemon squash was. Like, Holly got peach squash. I'm livid about that. Like, peach squash is decent, but that's just crap. Right, then we got the Lakili How to Be video. You know what? I'm going to do it, put it in decent because it's creative. I made a bloody collage of every Lakili cover. That's probably the most effort I've ever put into one. Right, now we got another one for top tier. No, I'll put it in solid, this one. We got the Pogo Zombie video where, again, I'm showing the story in the thumbnail, and yes, it's not the most creative thing. Then we got me versus Takidi, the diss track video where I won, celebrated, no one literally cared. Because no one cared and the thumbnail's crap, I'm putting it in lazy. It's not dreadful, but it's close, mate. Right, we got the meal deals from that, and although this was one of my more forgettable modern day videos, I really like this thumbnail, so I'm going to put it decent or solid. You know what, decent, because it is getting the point across. The face I pulled was a bit stupid, but then again. Then we got the trend of, similar to the Kurt Zima thing, we got the Lose Women video, but I just took Janet Streetwater, the astronaut, from the video, so it's decent, it gets the point across, but it's crap. Then we got the greatest one of all time, obviously, we got the truth about my video on Akili. That is pure brilliance, isn't it? Right, how Nico I the news should have ended. Lazy tier, because I just took Nico's face. Same thing with bloody the April Fool's video is dreadful because it's just my face and that's bloody ugly. Right, Chad's Bulgaria Part 3. Where did I put the other Chad's Bulgaria? Decent. I'll put that one in decent because I think it's better. Right. Then we got. I've already done that video, haven't I? Right. Almost Fallen. My songs lack. I'm not gonna put in dreadful, but all of the song thumbnails kind of lack, creativity. I literally just write big L's, Almost Fallen, like. My nan could have probably made something better than that. Then we got Q&A with a Gremlin. I'm going to put that one in solid, I think. It's a classic thumbnail. Classic video. It's got to be, hasn't it? Right. Then we got the Toy Movie trailer. Another one of my very iconic pieces of entertainment. Where am I going to put Toy Movie? I guess it does the job, but no. Well, yeah, it's a fight between toys. Like, Holly made it, so I can't hate on it too much. Sorry about that. Right. Then we got How to Be Reese Wiseman, because it's Reese's face. Right! Moving on. Right, then we got Chadwick Bulgaria Part 4. I think this is the strongest of the thumbnails, so I'm going to put this one into solid. Then the Roast of School YouTube 2021. I could have done a bit more with this one, I reckon. So I'm going to put it in. I'm going to put it in forgettable, because I think it's just me stood in front of a green screen, which is half my thumbnails. But there could have been a bit more to that one, I reckon. Then we got Disneyland Paris Day 2, the most viewed video, and I think it's a decent thumbnail. I don't think it's as good as Day 1's thumbnail, but again, you've got the Incredibles in there. That's the tagline, kind of summing up the story, so you can't hate it. Right, then we've got the worst videos. I think this is weaker than the best videos. I'm going to put it in forgettable tier, unfortunately. And I know you hate to see it. Right, then we got 8th of July 2017. I'm dreadful because it doesn't sum up the comedic masterpiece that was Oh It Fell. Then we got My Greatest Moment. And again, similar to I made a collage for this thumbnail, so I'm going to put it in decent just because of the fact I made a collage. And it's okay. I put a bunch of previous thumbnails in one, so it's got to count for something. Then we got Unexpected Win at the Arcade. You win a tenner and you don't bloody put it in the thumbnail. That is worse than Morgan Legal Team. What is that about? I literally won something and you don't put it in the thumbnail. That is literally view bait. What the hell was I thinking? What a shambolic attempt at a thumbnail. That's dreadful. Right. And we got Lumber Tycoon. The only reason I put this on there is to remind people that Ruth Brain was in this video. I'm lazy. And then I could put the next two in there because we got Waves, which I've already explained the song thing. And then we got the Rise of Skywalker video, which has to be one of my most disappointing videos. Apparently my friend said it was alright, but I'm not too proud of it. Everything about the video was just a shambles. The idea, doing like a film review thing, I don't know if that worked. Just everything about it didn't work. And the thumbnail, I literally took the poster and put disaster on it. That's the epitome of lazy, isn't it? Right, there we go. Right, then we got Let's Get More Subs from Akili. I'm putting it in dreadful because it doesn't tell you anything about the video. So we don't know anything from that thumbnail. Right, then we got Mike Jang, obviously. Again, like, beautiful, beautiful thumbnail. Right, then we got Off Hiatus 2. I'm going to put it in solid because it's a mockery of the original one, obviously, and it does its job. Oh, I'm getting out of breath here. How many more we got? We got a few, right? 600,000 coin buy-in, Plants vs Zombies. Does anyone give a fuck? Like, that video I messed up so badly. When I get to rate the videos in the summer, which I'm going to do, that could have been one of my... Then we got this video, which is so annoying, because when you type in my channel, this is the video that comes up, my announcement of the Bromo fight, and it has to be one of the most forgettable videos I've done. This has almost 150 views, because people just click it when they type my channel name. We've read it and that sometimes, so... But it's dreadful, because again, you don't get the story. How is that telling you that I'm about to fight Bromo? That looks like someone who's just walked out, who's just seen Logan Paul's Suicide Forest video, or has just read Shane Dawson's bloody thingamajigs. And we got the Easter video. I like the Easter thumbnail. You know what? Solid thumbnail. Same thing with Grandpa Joe. I think. Although I just took Grandpa Joe and altered it, it tells you everything about it. You just see the fraud, and that's going to get people to click. I reckon that thumbnail. Right, then we got Q&A 2. Again, it's one with Holly, so it does the job, but it's nothing revolutionary. Right, then we got Disneyland Paris Day Trip. You know how I feel about thumbnails that don't tell you the story. Right, then we got the famous birthdays video, which, yes, in small writing you can decipher it, but again, it's quite a crap thumbnail. I'm gonna have to put that one in lazy. Right, so that's annoying. My bloody what's it? Bloody phone froze. And I've got 10% battery, so I've got to bloody escort these. This is the quality you get. Right, the birthday video, no, it's not dreadful. Lazy, I guess. Right, we got the tier list. Me and Bro wrote our content again. I had a good idea here, but it just kind of fell apart. I'm gonna have to put it in the lazy tier. Right, Be Stronger. I'll give it decent because I'll give it does the job because it's the only bloody song that has a decent thumbnail to it. Right, Plants vs Zombies. Forgettable. Right, Travis Bulgaria Part 2. Travis Bulgaria Part 2 is it's decent, like all the Travis Bulgaria. Star Wars versus Star Trek. I mean, it's just not very imaginative, is it? Like, there's more that could have been done there. Forgettable. Right, chat tells you bloody nothing. General Groove, how is that anything relevant to chat? General Groove's like just make coughing noises, doesn't he? And then Squeaky Clean with Louise. I mean, it's a banger of a thumbnail like that. That's got to be in the top. That's got to be the top tier. Right. So based off the fact that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in the bottom tier and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the top tier. I mean, 4 of them are there for memes. I think the only 2 that really should be there are Confronting Bro Moment and then Happy Go Lucky, probably. Because, like, I reckon the ones in solid, apart from Confronting Bro Moment, are the actual best. Like, these are my actual best thumbnails, and then going into decent. The top tier is more the most memed ones. And, like, just the jokes. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this totally awesome video. Like, as you can see, I put my heart and soul into this video. Like, I swear this whole video was just an attempt for me to prove why the second channel is worse than the main. Like, you cannot look me in the eye and tell me that this video was better than the bloody Holly 25 Ways to Annoy Holly video from yesterday. It just can't be done. And I don't expect you to. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy this totally epic video.